Hi everybody, it's Rachel from Sage. I'm going to start to go through my latest Good Clean Beauty Co haul, which features products from Essence and Catrice. And I'm going to start with the Hello Good Stuff Pore Minimizing Serum with pomegranate and 2% niacinamide. So just a little bit of skincare to start. It does have a fragrance. A fruity fragrance. It has quite a sticky, tacky texture, but not unpleasant. Just a little bit of skincare to start things off. Going to go over that with some Hello Good Stuff 48-hour Hydro Fixing Spray. You can use this for anything you like. I'm using it here as a top up for my skincare. It does set makeup beautifully. It also primes really well, but it's also just really beautiful and refreshing with a vanilla coconut scent. Something I'm not going to try today because I'm trying to finish off another lip oil is the Chocolate lip oil from Essence in this beautiful packaging. I actually have an orange tinted lip oil that I'm trying to finish from Tower 28. So I'm going to leave that one aside. And I do need to tell you that I've already used this product and I've already used this product. Now, the Love It Chocolate lip gloss has quite a red hue, and I will tell you that the packaging is a little awkward. It comes out very fast. And you get quite a lot of product. And it feels more like a thick lip oil than a lip gloss to me. And it doesn't taste great, but the packaging is everything, isn't it? The presentation of it. And you can see the applicator is a little messy already, and the color that's coming out is not really chocolate, it's more purple. One that I do prefer is the Essence Chocobomb Shiny Lip Gloss. This one has got one of those squeezy tube applicators, which I find quite useful. And it dispenses product more evenly. And the color is chocolatey, and the smell is chocolatey, and the taste is chocolatey. Now you know why I prefer it. Next up is the Essence Jelly Grip Eyeshadow Primer. That's what it looks like. It's a jelly consistency. I've not used an eyeshadow primer like this before. It's very cooling. And to go with that, I'm going to try this sample size of the Fix and Last Jelly Primer. So cute. Okay. This does remind me a little of the Milk Makeup one, although it's not as sticky as that one. The e.l.f. one, which I decluttered because I didn't like it, it was way too sticky. This is more watery, feels more hydrating to me. So it's not dry yet. Let's see if it has a glow. I'm not going to open the mascara either because I'm still using another brown mascara. But I will report back to you on this one when I do start using it. That eye base is really sticky. So you could probably wear a glitter shadow over the top of it. I think I have some from Essence, which I'll just grab. These two shadows here have an iridescence, and they're single shadows that I've depotted, and I've put them into this homemade palette. So I'm just going to use my finger to put them on. They look different on the eye than they do in the pan. And so because I've got that quite sticky primer on my lid, I suspect they're not going to move anywhere. So I put the yellowish one on the inner corner. Now I'm going to use the pink, more pink one on the rest of the lid. This is one I really love. Just blend it in a little bit. You can see it's got quite a punch, and it's going where I want it to go because of that primer. So if you had oily lids, that primer would be ideal. I'm just going to buff and blend that quickly. Now I've got the new chocolate eyeshadow stick here in this universal brown shade. It's quite a chubby pencil. So I'm going to use it. Oh, that's good. That's pigmented and it's not skipping or pulling my eyelid. I'm going to use it out here in an eyeliner shape. Right. Oh, that's good. That worked. And then I'm going to buff it to see how well it blends. Oh, super easy. Wow. So you could use this as an eyeliner. And because it's a thicker pencil, it makes it easier to grip, I have to say. So if you've got arthritic hands or you're a little bit shaky, I think this is a sort of format that would suit you, make it easier for you to apply your eyeliner or your shadow. It reminds me very much of the Clinique chubby sticks. Who remembers those? They were multi-purpose as well. Yeah, that's quite an impactful brown, isn't it? It's not wishy-washy. I need some more here. Blends really easily. Gives a bit of definition to the outer eye, which is what I like to do. And with those shiny shadows as well, which I'm now going to put a little bit more on, I think that will look nice. Put that more that pink on. Yep. Yep, that's good. If I could remember the name of the shades, I would tell you, but I cannot. All right, that looks good. Just put some mascara on. I'm just finishing up with my foundation here, which is one that I've used before. I got it in a previous Good Clean Beauty Co. haul. The Essence Soft Touch Mousse in 03. And it's incredibly matte but really lightweight. Doesn't feel like it's grabbing onto dry areas. The colour could be slightly better. Now, I'm not diving into those testers because I don't feel that any of the shades that they've sent me are quite right. So that's why I've gone back to one that I've been using. And you can see I've used quite a bit, so I really like it. What I'm going to use over the top is this new product, the Love It Chocolat Blush Mousse, and I have already used this, I confess. This is in Chocolate Dream, absolutely stunning shade. Now I can tell you that this is a very sheer formula, so it's quite bright. I got a bit too much on my hands. So now I'm going to try the Essence Brow Lift and Freeze Glue in this interesting format. Right, so here is the gel spoolie. It's one of those nice small spoolies, which I really like. Oh, you can see the blush turned out fine. So it's only a couple of minutes later. It's a matte blush, as you can see. Right, so that's quite sticky, but not chunky. Feels like it dries pretty fast. All right, so let's go in with the styling tool now, which is what I should have been doing. Right, so that's the comb side. I hope I'm not just combing everything out. Let's try the brush side to see if we can laminate. It's definitely lifting. All right, I feel like it's already dry, but we'll wait for it to dry down properly and then I'll put some brow pencil in. But so far, that was pretty simple. My brows go every which way. They're very long. They're not, you know, luscious by any means, but, you know, they're there. I do have some patches like of skin in there, so I do have to fill in with a brow pencil, but that's looking quite good and was easy. I wasn't sure how easy it was going to be, but I feel that was pretty easy. I'm going to go over the top of the lip gloss now with hopefully some colour. The Catrice Plump It Up Lip Booster, and I just need to get my glasses on to see what shade I have. I feel this will go with the eye look quite well. With Menthol, Illusion of Perfection. I guess that's the shade. Oh, hello. Okay, that was really hard to get out. It is a gigantic doe foot, that's why. Fruity, but menthol tingle. It's not as shimmery as I thought it would be. Like, And getting it in and out of that component is really tight. Okay, that does go with the blush and all of that. Right, I did put some bronzer on from another brand. The thing that I'm most excited about is this delightful, beautiful thing in this gorgeous packaging. The La Vie de Chocolat highlighter glaze, and the shade is starting to feel a tingle now. It's kind of like a butter menthol, heartbeats and choco treats. That's kind of cute. I'm almost not wanting to dip my brush into this because the embossing is just so beautiful. It looks like embroidery. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, let's get a brush. That heart in the middle is duochrome. That's pretty incredible. Right, let's see what she looks like. Now, I have an Essence Bloom Lighter, which has reignited my love of highlight, actually. Okay, I need to break through the top layer here. Oh, I'm gonna wreck it. It's a glaze in that it is quite emollient feeling, but this brush isn't really picking it up. Try a bigger bristle brush. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. I'm wondering if there's any dimension there that you can see. Oh, now I've ruined it. So the formula is quite putty-like, and that's made it hard to pick up. And I've definitely ruined the beautiful component. I'll just clean it off. But yeah, you can see it's really quite putty-like. Oh no, I haven't wrecked it completely. See, when you're looking at that pink love heart, I can see a gold love heart. So let me see if I turn the lights down, if you can see. I'll turn them down, if you can see that. I think you can see it just there. Yeah, I don't know. As much as I love the look of the product and the component, I'm not sure that the product is what I thought it was going to be like, and I think I still prefer the Bloom Lighter. This one is also extremely beautiful embossing. It's not a putty, it's a traditional dry formula, and it's so pretty on the skin because you get the two-tone effect, and you can use the highlighter brush to do that. This one didn't seem to like the highlighter brush, did it? No, I don't know. I don't really like the flavor of that. That's not that nice either. There's a couple of duds. It started off tasting like fruit, and now it tastes like cough mixture. So I'm taking that off. I can still feel the menthol tingling there. So what I think I'll do is I will put the Choco Bomb back on because I really like that, even though it doesn't go with the eye look. And I'll put a little bit of Bloom Lighter over the top. Just get a lip brush. Super cute. Oh wow, that's early 2000s frosty, isn't it? Anyway, I like it, I like it. Okay, we are quite matte. Yeah, a bit disappointed in that beautiful highlighter. They're sort of glued down. They're not looking very tidy though, are they? I'm just going to put some brow pencil in and then show you. So I've got my brow pencil in now, and the gel is suitably tacky so that I can use this brush to really stretch the hair out and basically laminate. Mine are hard to laminate, like without, you know, a professional lamination process, but can generally get the effect. Okay, the formula will probably get a bit tackier as the air gets to it, the more I use it, but generally I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, that was easy to use. It's a really reasonably priced product. It's yeah, 18-hour hold, so I'm not going to be testing it for 18 hours, by the way, but just letting you know that's what its claims are. Now, the finishing spray I'm going to use is the Catrice Multitasking Fixing Spray. Cute little bottle, quite trendy aesthetic there. Oh, it's really fresh. It smells a bit like, you know that ironing spray, that clean linen spray stuff that you use? It's a bit of a weird analogy, isn't it? But that's what it reminds me of. You know how much I love setting sprays. I just love them. I have so many and I use them right up all the time. Okay, fixing hair time, and then I'll be back to give you my summation so far. I decided to add a bit more the Choco Bomb lip gloss. It really does taste good and smell good. And I put the eyeshadow stick through the crease. Let's do a bit more. Like so. And just got a dense brush just to define that area a bit more, because I was feeling a little bit frosty. I like that better. I like that better. Okay, let's go through. This is really good. It's a neutral shade. It's easy to use and a very reasonably priced product. You'll need to have a sharpener that's got the thicker, like one of these where it's got a wider opening to sharpen this one, because it is quite chubby. I already knew I loved this because I've been using this for several months, as you can see. And the testers, the ones that they sent me, I just really couldn't find quite the right shade. So I'm going to be passing those on to some, no doubt, grateful recipients. This I really like. It's a matte blush. I'm not used to my cream blushes being matte. Most of them are dewy. The Merit one I've got, the Dewy and Daring from Australis. What other cream blushes do I have? The Revlon one, which is not my favorite. And the Maybelline ones, they're actually shimmery. So this is filling a spot in my collection that I didn't really know that I had to fill. So there you are, and the color is really nice too. The Fenty one that I used to have is too bright. This is a more muted coral pink, which is better for my skin tone anyway. This I already know I love. This I think I'm going to really enjoy, and I'll be using this as skincare as well as under makeup. This seems good. It's dried down beautifully. It hasn't gone shiny or glittery or dewy or anything like that. I think I'm going to really enjoy this the more I use it. This I didn't like, which is I'm disappointed by. The doe foot is too big for the container, and it started to taste very quickly of cough mixture. So I don't think I'm going to be keeping that one. The jelly primer, Fix and Last jelly primer, seems good. Will I buy a bottle of this? I don't know. I usually go for more cream-like, moisturizer-like primers or serums rather than a grippy primer. This Jelly Grip eyeshadow primer, I'm going to try it the next time I do my matte eyeshadows. I'm going to use this and see what my matte shadows do. Say some good matte shadows that I've got, like the Blend Bunny ones, which I got recently. Now this is still beautiful and I will use it, but mostly I'll just look at it because it's so stunning. The glaze-like texture of it, the sort of sponginess of it, I was a bit unsure about, and I don't think that my skin went well. Maybe it was the foundation, maybe it didn't go over this foundation well. I don't know. This is beautiful to look at, but once again it's a case of the product, the component being a bit gunky and comes out too fast, and the color's not quite what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be those really beautiful caramel shades of through caramel. It doesn't really have a chocolate taste, so that's disappointing. Unlike this one, which is chocolate flavored, chocolate scented, goes on really easily with the squeezy tube. So that's already a win. And the cute packaging, like, you know, pocket friendly, really. So the only thing I have to tell you about later on is the mascara and the lip oil, but I'm not opening those yet because I've got other ones that are open and I want to use them up first. So overall, a nice face of wearable makeup, I think. A little bit more blending there maybe might be required, but generally I'm happy. And that's it. That's the haul. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Bye for now.